Hello and welcome. My name is Eva-Maria, and together with my husband Thor, we created Tribe to Tribe, a nonprofit devoted to supporting individuals and indigenous communities in stepping into their full potential. Today, I will guide you through our facilitator training for our circling format. We're honored to welcome you. Your willingness to hold space, listen deeply, and lead with heart is what the world truly needs. You are about to create a meaningful space where people come together in a supportive community, uplift one another on their journey of self-discovery and growth. We know every circle starts with a single step and the courage to invite others in. You might use our resources for yourself at your own pace. And when you feel ready to step into and create your own circle. May this training help you to create spaces of connection, trust, and transformation. As I said, we're a nonprofit and we believe in the power of individual transformation to create a ripple effect of positive change in the world. We believe that true well-being starts from within, but transformation becomes most powerful when it happens together through authentic connection and mutual support. Through our work, we encourage and empower people like you to reflect, to grow, and to evolve, building inner strength and becoming agents for positive change in their communities and beyond. In today's world, many of us long for deeper relationships and authentic conversations. More and more people today feel lonely, even in the middle of their daily lives. According to the US Surgeon General's report from 2023, loneliness has become a public health crisis. Over half of adults report feeling lonely on a regular basis. And this kind of disconnection impacts not only emotional well-being, but also physical health and longevity. At the same time, the longest running study on happiness, the Harvard study of adult development, reveals a clear truth. It is not career, success, or wealth that brings lasting well-being, but the quality of our relationships. I highlight two important points here. Close relationships and social connections are crucial for our well-being as we age. And it is important not just to let it happen. It is important to be proactive, to make plans with friends, and to reach out to people and join community and social groups. So, key benefits of circling. The first one is real connection. Circling opens the door for honest conversations, deep trust, and authentic human connection. We talk monthly rhythm. Regular gatherings become an anchor for present reflection and emotional grounding. Time for yourself. This is what really counts. Shared growth. Together you explore meaningful themes, exchange insights, and awaken to new perspectives. And purposeful community. A circle is a space where support, intention, and true belonging naturally unfold. To make it easy to start, we have created resources to support you on every step of your journey. Take a moment and sign up. It's completely free. You will receive a facilitation guide and monthly circling toolkits, which include a focused theme, reflection questions, and engaging exercises, as well as a guided meditation. You can scan the QR code or put in the tribetotribe.com/circling URL into your computer. Today you get an insight what's included in the welcome guide. You can see we have facilitation guidelines as well as 2 introductory circles included. What we'll cover in this training: how to set up and prepare your circle, as well as how to create a transformative space. We cover key facilitation tips and how to stay connected after the circle. As well, we dive a little bit into digital circles, as well as the communication templates, and I give you an overview of the toolkits. Point 1, setting up your circle. Choose a unique name for your circle, helps create a sense of identity and belonging. This can be a meaningful group activity during your first meeting as well. Decide who you want to invite. Friends, family, colleagues, or peers from a previous retreat or workshop. As well then community groups, such as residents of retirement homes, women in shelters, or members of support groups. Decide and listen into your heart who you want to meet regularly and dive deep with. The ideal circle size is 5 to 12 participants, though even 3 participants can create a deep and transformative experience. And you can even start by yourself in the comfort of your own home. Use the material and ask yourself the sharing questions and do the activities. And once you're ready and you feel comfortable, reach out to your friends and create your empowerment circle. Set up your circle by using our templates and materials. We've created posters, email templates, and different resources that you can use for invitation and for reaching out after you've done your circles. The key point for us was to make it super easy for you, that you don't have to think about anything. You just go into our resources and you take what you need. You can find this QR code and link into the welcome guide. And with this, you can access to the folder with everything you need. We've set up 2 support channels, a WhatsApp and a Telegram channel. Both provide information and inspiration, updates and shared stories, but only one has a circling chat where we can communicate all together, and this one is in WhatsApp. Here you can see some of the communication templates for email and for WhatsApp. And then we come to point 2, preparing your circle. Create a welcoming atmosphere is key to a meaningful circle experience. Choose a comfortable and inviting space such as your home, a park or community center. Set up your own communication channel for your confirmed participants. WhatsApp, Telegram, Messenger, whatever feels best for the people you are circling with. Use a scheduling tool like Doodle, for example, to find the best meeting time. And choose a co-facilitator that helps you while running the circle with timekeeping and support. Decide on the facilitation style. Some circles benefit from a fixed facilitator where one person consistently leads all sessions. But others prefer a rotating facilitation model, allowing participants to take turns in leading, fostering shared leadership and collective responsibility. From my own experience, I can say this is beautiful to see other people step up into their role and growth. I created the toolkits so that it is very easy for everybody to take over this leadership role and lead a circle. There are wording suggestions in each toolkit, so even if you do not have any experience, if you just read it out, it works super well. And then last point for preparing your circle, send a reminder at least 2 days before the session and encourage participants to bring a notebook and a pen for reflections. A gentle reminder can go a long way, so don't forget this part. Create a transformative space. Point 3, arrive early to set up the space and ground yourself before participants arrive. Meditation can be a very powerful way to center your heart and intentions before holding the space. I recommend Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations on YouTube that are free available. There's one which is called Go Love, and in this one, you can hold your circle members in your heart and feel the connection before even gathering. And then there's another one which is called You Inspire Me. Reflect on someone who inspires you as a facilitator and carry that energy into the circle. Arrange the space to feel warm and welcoming. A central focal point, such as a candle, flowers, or a meaningful object, can help anchor the group's attention. Print out the participant handouts if possible. This helps really to start right away and to help the participant to have all the questions ready to see. Some key facilitation tips during the circle. Start on time to respect everyone's commitment. Timekeeping ensures that each participant has an opportunity to share. So it's helpful to introduce a gentle time reminder like a bell at the start. As well as share the tribe-to-tribe guidelines. These are not rules to follow, they're agreements we make to hold each other in integrity. These agreements are what make the space truly sacred and safe. First one is confidentiality. What we share in circles stays in circles, super important. There is a space of trust. Listen fully. We truly listen to one another without interrupting or giving advice. Speak authentically. We use I statements in the circles and stay present with the topic. Respect and non-judgment. We honor each other's experience without criticism. Every voice matters. And mindful sharing. We are aware of time, making sure there's space for everyone. Sharing is optional. There's silence, which is welcome too. Some key facilitation tips during the circle to encourage mindful sharing. You might introduce a talking piece such as a stone, a feather, or another symbolic object, which participant can hold while speaking. You might model vulnerability by sharing a personal experience to create openness. And if someone speaks beyond the time limit, gently thank them for sharing, invite them to complete their thought so that others also have space to express themselves. Facilitators should honor each other and should honor each share by listening attentively without commenting, coaching, or offering unsolicited advice. A simple smile and thank you for sharing is often enough. If someone prefers to listen rather than share, respect their choice. Especially in the first circles, it might be very helpful for others just to observe. And you will see when the trust is built, they open up, and it's beautiful to experience this. Circles are about presence, not pressure. Respect emotional moments by holding space without interruption. If needed, offer a tissue, a moment of silence, or a short break to allow the participant to process their emotions. If energy drops, encourage a reset moment, stand and stretch, play uplifting song which you prepared before, or try a 1-minute breathing into the right nostril. After the circle, it's important to stay connected. Share the next session details and encourage continued engagement in your dedicated group chat. You can invite your circle members to join our official tribe-to-tribe circling channels as well, the WhatsApp channel, for example, or you join in and you forward the quotes, inspiration, and updates with your dedicated circle chat group. I've created some after meeting follow-up tools and templates as well, so that you don't have to think too much about how to write your follow-up. Just use the templates and make it easy. After the circle, share your experience with us. We'd love to hear what your tribe to tribe circling experience meant to you and your participants. What moved you? What did you take with you? Whether it's a single sentence, a meaningful moment, or a deep insight, your words matter. We love to see your pictures, group pictures, pictures of how you arrange the space, pictures how participants work with the toolkits. We love seeing pictures of your tree of me and your wheel of lives. Please send over whatever you can to motivate us, but most important, to motivate others. There are people out there who have their welcome guide in their mailbox and are not ready yet. Maybe your words bring them forward. Maybe your words motivate them to start their circle. So please, let's empower ourselves in this tribe to tribe circling community so that we can all make this beautiful experience of mutual support in a circle. Send your material to circling@tribe2tribe.com or share it in the WhatsApp circling chat. We are super happy about everything we receive from you. Thank you in advance. And now, special consideration for digital circles. Ensure that you have a stable internet connection, good lighting, and a quiet setting to facilitate clear communication. Appoint a supporter to help you manage the engagement, as well as posting instructions and discussion questions in the chat. The supporter can as well track time and use simple signals to indicate when time is up. Encourage as well video presence by inviting participants to turn on their cameras. I get often asked, is this only for men or for women or mixed? I created tribe to tribe circling and the toolkits for everybody. It's designed for all types of circles, whether mixed gender or gender specific. No matter what kind of groups come together, you can use these toolkits in your circle. While mixed circles offer a space for various perspectives, dedicated women's circles or men's circles create deeper connection among peers with shared life journeys. But it is your decision with who you want to regularly gather. So listen into your heart and decide. If you have a women's circle, you might think about integrating some music, some movement, some embodiment practices, if you do have time. And for men's circle, actually, what is so beautiful is that they meet together and they support each other beyond societal expectations. Like strength lies in vulnerability, and this is what brotherhood is for. So try it out. We need men to circle. But most important of all is to show up exactly as you are. Every motion, excitement, anticipation, even hesitation, and there will be hesitation in the beginning, is simply part of your own growth journey. Lean into your commitment to yourself and your tribe and trust the process. Just as you hold space for others, the others hold space for you. And this is the power, the magic of circle connection. The Welcome Guide includes 2 introductory circles designed to build a strong foundation for connection and transformation. You see them on the left-hand side of the chart. There's the first theme, which is the tree of me. It's a journey of self-discovery through exploring our roots and values and recognizing our strength. This process deepens self-awareness and strengthens our connection with those around us. The second theme is balance. We take a deeper look into different areas of our lives, reflecting on where we stand and where small adjustments can bring us closer to balance. Through this process, we not only gain insight into ourselves and our lives, but also strengthen our connection with our circle members, learning from them, supporting each other on our journey. If you have the base, there are monthly toolkits which come every month, beginning of the month, into your mailbox. All circling toolkits, the introductory circles and the monthly toolkits, follow the same structure. And I want to show you the structure on this example. So we have a cover page, Dreams, and then we have a facilitator guide and a participant handout. Let's have a closer look. In the facilitator guide, you'll see a legend which shows the estimated time, the facilitator guidance, and the wording suggestion. You'll find these symbols in every part. We start with a circling opening and introduce the purpose of the circle, the topic, and the guidelines. In the first circle, the Tree of Me, you do have an introductory round where you can get to know each other better. In the future circles, you might only use the updates. Only when new participants come in, you can do an introductory round so that everybody knows each other a little bit better. What follows is a warm-up. The warm-up is a question that brings you in an elevated emotion to set the tone for the circle. And then you go into the sharing or into an activity. It always is different, but in this case, it's a sharing first. Please, before you start the sharing, invite a volunteer to be a timekeeper. Remember the circling guidelines, remind the participants on the circling guidelines, and then you can just start. In this case, we have the activity after the sharing. Here it is, for example, a letter from your future self. And this is mostly a time when people have some minutes for themselves to write, in this case, a letter, to do the activity, and to reflect on their lives. It is followed by a meditation by Dr. Joe Dispenza. In our Tribe to Tribe circles, we use the meditations of Dr. Joe. We always show you a meditation which is freely available on YouTube. If you see this little symbol, the little orange arrow, you know you can directly click on the link and you'll be guided directly to the meditation. As well, we always integrate an additional recommendation. These recommendations are meditations that are available on the Dr. Joe Dispenza website for purchase. So in this case, it is You Are the Placebo. Before the closing, something very important, it's this future self-commitment. It is very important for the development to make commitments to our future self, especially when we gather in circle. Studies show that sharing commitments within a group helps us stay accountable and motivated. So let's be each other's greatest supporters, holding space, cheering each other on, and walking this path together. Then the circle closing, you can express your gratitude, you can confirm all key details, invite to the official circling channels, and then close the circle with a prayer or a gratitude round, a poem, whatever feels right to you. Here you can see again the participant handout, which I deeply recommend to print out before for the participants because it helps them to see the questions written, to make some notes, to write down their future self-commitment and the date and location when you meet next. I want to thank you for following this facilitation training until here and for being part of this. And before I finish, I want to let nature speak to you and show how important connection with purpose really is. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your interest in Tribe to Tribe circling. I really wish you all the best in setting up your own circle, your own support group, and to grow collectively. If you do have questions, if you do want to connect with others on this journey, please reach out, connect in our circling chat on WhatsApp. You can scan the code right here, and I am looking forward to see you there, to listen to your experiences, to see your pictures, and just be happy for this shared journey together. All my love. Bye-bye.